MCQs on current of electricity. I'm putting the first question. The diagram shows a circuit with a 3 ohm resistor and a 2 ohm resistor connected in parallel. The switch is open and the ammeter reads 2 ampere. The switch is now closed. And the ammeter, the total current, the switch is now closed and the ammeter reads the total current in both resistor. What is the ammeter reading with the switch closed? When the switch was open, this one. When the switch was open, only one resistance was functional. So I can get what this resistance was getting the voltage. And he's asking me to find the ammeter reading. So when it was only one and it was getting 3 ohm resistor was live and the current was 2. So I can use a ratio method and I can add the currents. I can use a ratio method or I can use the Ohm's law method. In parallel, voltage is the same. In parallel, voltage is the same. These are two resistors in parallel. I'm writing the formula right with me. R1, R2 upon R1 plus R2. Look at the working.
Give me a minute, I'm coming back, okay?
Hamad, did you say something? Sorry.
So just give me a second, I'm coming back, okay?
No problem. Okay, now you can see this calculation, Zainab, and if you can get me the answer. What is 6 upon 1.2?
5.
Which row gives the unit for energy and the unit for EMF? This is an easy question. The unit of energy is joule and the unit of EMF
Is
is
volts.
volt.
B.
So what should be the answer?
B.
Four wires are made from the same material. Which wire has the least resistance?
B.
So what is the concept? Resistance is directly proportional to length and resistance is inversely proportional to D square. So you have to check the working. You have to check the working. I can combine it and get a formula for you people that it is L upon. Let me write a formula and then you people can verify your answer. This is the formula. Now, Let's work out every Acha, there is another confusion. One is in millimeter and one is in centimeter. Well, acha, okay. Length upon please work with me the way I am working. Remember this concept that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. He's asking for least resistance.
D.
Please tell me which option is giving the least resistance.
D.
Zainab, can you write on the chat? Actually, sorry, couldn't hear you. What did you say? B or C?
I'm writing in the chat.
You are getting A. Hamad, can you write the answer on the chat also, please? I can confirm. Acha, she's saying D. Hamad, what answer you are getting? Please write on the chat. Now this is a problem. How two different answers are coming. Well, what should I do now? Because should I calculate? Because well, this is a difficult situation for me because we are doing the same calculation. Then how the answer is coming different? Well, if you people have copied the calculation, I will try to share this worksheet with you. And we have a tie case here because if I calculate all of them, it will again take some time. Now we have a confusion. Which equation can be used to calculate the resistance of a resistor? Ohm's law. What should be the this is an easy question. What should be the answer? You can type the answer on the chat, and this is an easy question because it's a case of Ohm's law. Please quickly answer. Ideally answer on the chat so I can have an idea. C. How C can be the answer? C is not a formula. How your R is equal to V into I? Look it again. How it's possible? it should be R is equal to V upon I, but R is equal to V upon I is not given.
D.
So you have to look at this. Hamad, it's D. R is equal to V into I was not given, was not a formula actually.
Yeah.
A student wishes to measure first the EMF of a battery and then the potential difference across a resistor. She has the resistor, the battery, and some connecting wires. What else she needs? This is again a simple question. What is the name of the instrument which measures PD? Good, Zainab, D. Wait, Hamad, how it can be C? Why ammeter? How ammeter alone can do this job? Voltmeter measures the PD.
Oh, okay.
Ammeter does not measure PD. Ammeter, you will study this soon with me. Ammeter is a meter to measure current, and voltmeter is a meter to measure voltage. Now, this is a question. You have to try this question. I'm just coming. I have to say Asad Namaz. So you please try this question and then we can discuss. The answer for this question was B, because like charges are produced, and now we are discussing this question. B. Right. Hamad, give your answer.
Yeah.
You can type it because listening C or D is always, B or D is giving me a confusion. So if you can write down the answer on the chat. These are a negatively charged plastic rod is placed above a positively charged plastic rod Q. So what are the directions of the electrostatic forces on rod P and on rod Q? The diagram shows a circuit with what should be increased to increase the current in the circuit. The method I'm using is called elimination method. In this method, you have to try all the options.
A.
A. Okay.
Okay.
So EMF is looking to be a good option.
Yeah, electromotive force.
In which unit is potential difference measured? Very easy question. Memory.
Volt.
Ampere is a unit of current. Ohm is the unit of resistance. Volt is the unit of voltage. And
See.
what is the unit of power? The circuit shown in the diagram contain an unknown component X hidden in a box. The voltage current graph for X is as shown. What is the component X? Line is straight.
Okay.
The gradient, when you draw a voltage time voltage against current graph, gradient is resistance. Now look at this look at these options, and I have done some working. So please help me to find the answer. Please let me know the option. A resistor of constant resistance. Why it is a constant resistance? Because it is a straight line. Because it is a straight line, and a straight line has constant resistance, constant gradient. An ammeter and an 18 ohm resistor are connected in series with a battery. The reading on the ammeter is 0.5 ampere. The resistance of the battery and the ammeter can be ignored. We have the current, we have the resistance. I'm writing the formula and you people have to calculate.
Nine.
B. Hamad, what are you getting?
9 volt. 9 volt, I said.
We haven't done magnetism with Hamad, so I leave this question. A polythene rod repels an inflated balloon hanging from a nylon thread. What charges must the rod and the balloon carry? Repulsion. Repulsion means what? Look, repulsion means like charges. So it should be an easy question. Please quickly answer. It's an easy question. Yes, good. Like charges repel each other. Hamad, what is your answer?
Unit of current is A and unit of resistance is ohm.
No,
B.
about this question.
I said B.
Okay. This is an easy question. Good, Amar. Either you write on the chat or show me here. Because sometimes listening the letter is not clear. The which symbols are used for the units of current and resistance. The diagram shows an electric circuit containing 3 meters X, Y, and Z, all connected correctly. What are meters X, Y, and Z? Acha. The meter which is connected in series should be an ammeter, and the meter connected in parallel should be a voltmeter. Some resistors are made using one type of wire. Two different length of wire are available. Each length is available in two different diameter. Which wire has the highest resistance? Resistance is directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to diameter squared. He wants highest resistance. He wants highest resistance, which means we should select length to be highest and cross-sectional area to be lowest. So length should be greatest, length should be maximum, and diameter should be minimum. Select the answer quickly. Look at this question now. Four students are each given an identical resistor and asked to find its resistance. They each measure the PD across the resistor and the current in it. One student makes a mistake. Which row shows the result of the student that makes a mistake? Please help me to find these options.
Okay.
Please help me to find the values. Tell me the values. What is the value for A?
2.4.
2.4. The B.
2.18.
Sorry, 2.18.
18.
The third one.
2.4.
Sorry, 2.4.
4.
Next one.
1.2. No, just
1 point.
sorry, 2.4.
So which student has made a mistake? Look this working.
The B.
B. Two plastic rods P and Q are both negatively charged. Rod P hangs freely. They both are negatively charged. Let me mark negative on that. Like charges always repel. The end of rod Q is brought near to end of X of rod P and then near to end Y of rod P. Like charges always repel. So I have made the notes and you have to tell me. Hamad, what you suggest for this question? We are presently on option D.
For this question, yeah, D.
Like charges always repel. A student has 4 pieces of resistance wire made of the same material. Each piece is connected in turn between the terminals X and Y in the circuit. Which wire is the current largest. He's asking the same question. Resistance is proportional to length. Resistance is inversely proportional to diameter. Acha, he says current should be largest. Now the point is there, when I current is largest needed, the resistance should be smallest. This is the rule. If you need largest current, you need smallest resistance. So in order to take smallest resistance, I will take the options here, the smallest length and the largest diameter. Length should be minimum and that should be maximum. I have shown the working. Now help me out to select the options. I want to take smallest length and largest diameter. Okay, one option is B. Hamad, your answer on that?
C.
Length to be Hamad, length should be minimum. Length should be minimum and diameter should be maximum. A plastic rod is rubbed with a cotton cloth. This process causes the rod and the cloth to become charged. These charges cause a force between the rod and the cloth. Which row compares the charges on the rod and the cloth and describe the effect of the force between them? When you rub two objects, one object loses electron and other object gains electron. When you rub two objects on each other, one of them loses electron and one of them will gain electron. So suppose this is the rod and this is the cloth. Okay. This is the rod and this is the cloth and you're rubbing it. When you rub it, suppose it loses electron. It loses electron, so it will become positively charged and it will become negatively charged. I have given you the idea. So it means that when you are rubbing a plastic rod by a cotton cloth, there will be a transfer of electrons. And one will be positively charged and one will be negatively charged. So the case is opposite charges. So two options have narrowed down. A. Okay, Hamad, your option on that. like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other.
Both are the opposite effect.
Can you write down the answer on the chat? What answer do you suggest? Good. So we did some questions, and this is the benefit of doing past paper, that gradually you understand that they're asking repeated concepts. Our last concept for today, our last concept discussed that when you rub two objects, they always give opposite charges leading to attraction.